everyone, I'm Emily from France. I'm a French artist painter. Welcome to the Channel 7, the Egyptian TV. I'm very glad and honored to participate to the Fine Art program, so thank you so much. Thanks to the viewers, thanks to the followers. We will talk about art, we will talk about life, so welcome. The impact of the civilization. The ancient Egypt is one of the oldest and rich civilizations on the culture plan. An incredible culture with solar calendar, pyramids, the Sphinx, pharaohs, and hieroglyphs. The Incas in Peru, Ecuador, Chile is the biggest empire of South America from pre-Columbian era. The Inca societies had their own rules with the sun god Inti. They were a great builder. They built any fortresses and sites like the Machu Picchu and Cusco. The Aztec civilization lived in Mexico. After the Maya civilization and during the powerful Incas period, the Maya civilization lived around the Yucatan. 19 million of residents lived there. It was very important. Their writing permitted them to create their own calendar engraved into the stone. They built pyramids. They were rich. Their descendants live already in Central America. Babylon was a fantastic civilization, and the Rapa Nui, who lived in the Easter Island, and they built the Moai, these big statues. The Native Americans inspire me a lot. I read a lot of books like these three, Dancing with the Wolves, and these two, Sitting Bull. I painted him, and Mr. Ernie Lapointe. At the time when no means of defined communication existed, where the hunting was the principal source of food, where farming was the principal basic food, animals were domesticated, societies created and ulterior changing, creating societies where we live now. The human civilizations traveled a lot. Each civilization mentioned here and all the others have contributed in many ways with new inventions, new ideas, new cultures, new philosophies, way of life, spiritualities, cultures. Since the beginning of the civilization till today, we are the mix between all the ancient civilizations. The ancient art represents the history of the important civilization from the antiques, like that one from Mediterranean and Middle East. Mesopotamia and Egypt are the most ancient. They were before the appearance of the Greek culture and the Roman Republic. The Oriental ancient civilization made history by the ancient art, with the writings, literature, philosophy, the law, and sciences. The Egyptian civilization, art, and religion are linked. In ancient art, there are a lot of feelings, emotions. In paintings, sculptures with love scenes, war, and glory scenes. It reveals the real human feelings engraved in stones. The ancient artists have created masterpieces with their souls. It has revealed marvelous pieces. In the time of Mesopotamia, in ancient Egypt, Greece, and Rome till our days. So, Mumuzepaint. Mumuse means in French, have fun, and Muse is a British band that I love. I love the word muse because for me it's a magic word. Then I'm a self-taught artist, but I studied history of art at the university. I live in the southwest of France near the Spanish frontier. Um, when I was 20, I started calligraphy. I carried on to draw, but I drew since I was a child. My mom encouraged me to paint. So thank you so much, mom. I love you. And In 2015, I met a man who cares about the tigers in India. In the meantime, I exhibited in India during 7 years. This man inspired me to paint more endangered species and wild animals and animals in general. So yeah, for me, animals are like a member of my family. So I want to give them a voice with my art and heart. I did an exhibition in Dubai too, in the DoubleTree Tower by Hilton. I did exhibitions in Europe, in Madrid, Spain, Venice, Italy, France, and in 2017, and I wrote my first book for kids with a short story collection with true stories about the can hunting, the zoos, the tigers drugged, and yes, the traffic of the wild species, wild endangered species. After that, I went in different schools to raise awareness and to talk about the importance of the wildlife in our lives. In 2018, I worked with a talented photographer. We did a series of scenographies for NGOs for their campaigns, and one photography was used for a campaign about the against the bullfighting. So we were so proud. In 2019, I worked with another photographer for a professional series. In 2021, I finished my second book for kids, a novel. It talks about the climate change. It talks about the sci-fi and the spiritual and personal development. In the same year, I participate to a project with the Ch7 NGO from Benin, Africa, about the manatees protection. In 2022, I was happy to involve myself in a program for between France and Ethiopia with an NGO too. Well, a lot of my paintings are inspired by any talented artists like Mr. Salvador Dali from Spain. He was a genius. I went to his museum in Figueres, Spain, and I saw his house in Cadaqués, Spain. When I was younger, my parents offered me a book with Dali. Well, I discovered too a fantastic realist painter who is Mrs. Rosa Bonheur. She was French and she painted animals like cows, horses, and others. Her story made me want to carry on my fight for animals. Mrs. Frida Kahlo is for me someone mysterious, enigmatic, and charismatic person, artist, with a lot of empathy and a sensitive soul. Mrs. Niki de Saint-Phal had a whole character with an incredible energy. Monsieur Serge Gainsbourg was a French painter and singer, and he inspires me a lot. And the French singer Moran had a shiny soul, so yes, she inspired me too. you so much to take your time to discover my heart, to discover the way that I paint. So thank you so much. Thanks to the viewers, thanks for the followers, thanks to the channel 7, the Egyptian TV, thanks to the director Ismail Bakr and Shamar. Take care and bye.